What is going on, crew? Figured I'd just come at you with live. I ain't been carrying the GoPro. Got a little bit of footage from old Nathan. God, lens on my phone is nasty. Nasty. A little bit better. A little bit better. Just got to, well, just got down here. Just got done mowing this little property right here. Somebody hooked me up. You know who you are. Thanks for a thumbs up. Yeah. But I'm going to try to make it like a regular video, you know, and people ask questions, blah, blah, blah. Come on with it. But I was going to show you a little bit as I back out of the driveway of doing this one. Quite a task for a man to do himself. It's about 1.5 acres of property down here. And I'll tell you the rest of it when we get on the road. A little bit of the backyard right here. It goes way, way over on this other side. Goes way back there. You can't see it. It sort of dips off down in there. All the way around. Down here, not the big tall crap. None of that. And pretty big front yard. Let me back on out of here. Flip it back around here for a second. Sections up in the steering wheel. But come down here. Pretty much had to audition to see if was going to get this property. Just saying. Talked to her. Told her, you know, I needed to come down and take a look at it. She wanted me to go ahead and do it. She said no matter what, that we was going to go ahead and mow it today, no matter what the cost, and then see if we needed me to do it again or not. That didn't work out the good old first time. So we're gonna get this going. Might have to go out the other way. Tight little driveway now. Tight little driveway. If you ask any questions or anything, I'll get to you in just a moment. Get out of this before my trailer gets smacked and I get killed here on the road. Another lawn mowing man coming down the road there. Let's see, what do we have here? What did we have? Comments. Throw them up there. Throw them up there. What's the deal? Smiling. What's up? Anyhow, come down here and got turned on to this property. About 1.5 acres. Daughter has 4 acres to mow. Didn't know what to really think about it at the time. Let me get this seatbelt on. I didn't even think about it. I was going to run my mouth for a bit. But come down here, you know, I just started back up. Got most of my clients back from when I quit. And starting to pick up business here at the end of the year. So, get down here. Just name them a price. No weed eating except for around the house. A few little brush pile things, just to knock them down, get them out of the way. I was like, okay, you know, this is the price. I told 55, okay? We'll drive back by and I'll let you see the what they call the orchard, and the little, not huge, I'd say a little over 1/4 acre for the front yard, probably 1/2 acre for the backyard, and with the orchard and the other piece, another 1/2 acre. So it might be a little under 1.5 acres, maybe. I was told it was 1.5 acres. I didn't lot measure it or anything like that. But no, it's a nice little property. I mean, you ain't gonna get killed on it. Landscapes of America. What's going on, buddy? Just got done mowing one, wanting to talk about it. And why I named this video Maybe, Maybe Not is like, you know, you pull up to those ones and you're just like, oh, crap, what did I get myself into? Well, where there wasn't a bunch of weed eating this time, wasn't necessarily too bad. Wasn't necessarily too bad. I mean, I ain't complaining about it. It took me about 45 minutes to do it, almost 50. But I was like, okay, we'll do it this time, see how it goes. Priced the yard around 75 bucks for an acre and a half. They're saying it's an acre and a half. I think it's a little bit under acre and a half. But priced it at 75. Got out there, and I don't know what you call them little weeds that come up, look like little crow's feet, got the little three deals on them. I was like, she's like, you need to cut that really low now. You got to cut it really low. And her mother is elderly. That's who I'm mowing for, or mowed for today, just to help them out, because they said it'd been 2 weeks since it's been mowed. I was like, okay, I'll just go ahead and do it. I said I don't go below 3 1/4, which that might be sacrilege for some of y'all out there. I know Lawn Commander would have a fit on me right now. It's 4 or nothing. But I'm on 3 1/4 for most of my clients. I do have some 4s, 5 1/2. I've got like 3 of those. Pretty yards, stay pretty and green all year round, man. Just beautiful. But I think we're coming up on it here. Let me kick him around. But mowed this, got paid my money, all that good stuff. You know, I talked to the daughter. I was like, you know, if you don't like the way I mow, you can find you somebody else. Not meaning it like in a bad way, but just saying, you know, if you ain't happy with my product, you know, you ain't got to get it. You ain't got to get it, but I'll help you out today. So it starts over here next to this wood line, goes all the way, way back there. All this little front yard piece, hill. Of course, I showed you a little bit of the backyard. It goes way back in there, right here. And this is what they call the orchard. It's just wide open. Cut that down, there's a stump. Big brush pile right there, try to cut them weeds down. Of course, that ditch that you have to weed eat every time. Every time. They're saying every couple weeks right now, which the what is this thing doing? Hey man, that's what I'm saying. That's what I was telling him. I was like, you know, I don't do below 3 1/4. Weeds this time of year are tough as nails. We ain't had no rain in my area besides like a little tiny sprinkle in maybe 3-4 weeks, and it's been like 95, 96, 97 degrees. It's a different type of heat down here in Tennessee than what you would think about most stuff. Like, man, the humidity and the heat just lays on your chest, and I smoke like a freight train, okay? Like a freight train. Like 2 packs right here. Smoke like a freight train. So you imagine humping it, 95, 96 degree weather, and then, you know, you go towards a shade tree, and you got mosquitoes about the size of pterodactyls that carry you off and bite you on your bald head, and looks like somebody punched you at it. You know what I'm saying? So everything's a little bit different. But that big old place right there, and the daughter tells me, hey, you know, just sort of, you don't have to do this part, this part, this part. So just the parts that I done took me about 45 minutes to 50 minutes, okay? I'm not exactly on the time that I started, but I think that's right around about. And that's mowing and weed eating around the house, just a few of those little places that I showed you. So, done that. She told me, you know, I gotta have it mowed low for my mother. I was like, I can't go below 3 1/4. My scapping wheels hit the deck when I hit 3 inches, and it tears up the yard, like bangs my deck around everywhere on that freaking mower back there, man. I love my scags. I like the 3 1/4. I like the cut, even with the weeds. But not gonna go below 3 1/4. You know, if it was like 0.0001 acre and I was push mowing it, that'd be a whole lot different. I'd probably drop it down to 2 because I do that in a couple of backyards for some people. It'd take me like 3 minutes to push mow, okay? But I told her, I said, you know, I'll mow it this time. You don't like it, you don't have to get it. Her mother comes out, God bless her heart. Don't know how old she is. Sweetheart of a woman, you know, just talking to her. And guess what she tells me? Hey, next time you come, you know, you done fine this time. It all looks even. But probably drop the deck down just a little bit more for me. Which Mom was out there when I was talking to the daughter, you know, don't know the situation, don't know if there's some confusion or whatever. I am EMS, so it's not for me to judge. So she asked me, I told her, I said, you know, well, I'll talk to your daughter about it, see what we can do, because I don't even know if I'm going to come back to do this yard or not again. Just helped out this one time. Who knows if it even mowed the rest of the year? Who knows? But had to audition for this yard pretty much by mowing those little pieces, weed eating a little bit. I got my money. Could have been a one-timer. Who knows? But it's gonna take me a minute when I go back and I mow the whole entire thing. It's at least $75, $80 job, you know what I'm saying? 75, 80 bucks for the yard. Do I just call her up and I'm like, you know, I'm not interested? Because, you know, every time I go back to this place, her or the daughter will probably come and be like, hey, you know, you mowed good last time. We probably need to get a little closer this time, because in about 4 days there's going to be little sprigs pop up out of the grass all over the yard. First of all, it's grass. There's going to be little sprigs that pop up out of the ground. Plus, some of the weeds that are sticking up right now are tougher than freaking boards. Of course, they're going to pop back up in a few days. Because it grows. Not a lot right now, but it grows. But I'm going to have to deal with this every time I come and mow it. I know I'm going to, because I've had clients like this before. I've let them all go. So here's my question to you, crew. Here's the question. Should I give it a chance? If the daughter calls me back, she just pays me the money and just, you know, deal with all that. Hey, I know you mowed last time. Mow a little closer next time. You know, wink, wink. If they come out there and tell you, or hey, can you get this for me over there? Can you do this for me over there? And don't get me wrong, crew. Don't get me wrong. I do that stuff occasionally for people. That's how you get good clientele. You know what I mean? As long as somebody don't come out every time to ask you to do something extra, you know, I'll hook somebody up. Hey, do you mind cutting them limbs off that tree? Or, hey, do you mind pushing this over here? Or mowing just that little patch this time for me? I'll do that. But when it comes to a habit of you come out every week and ask me to do something extra, I'm going to charge this, okay? I'm going to charge you. So, I mean, do I put up with that? Do I put up with the talking? Do I put up with the whole stigma? You know what? Y'all know, if you're watching this, you know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Price extra. You know, I'm a firm believer of how do I say that? I'm a firm believer of helping somebody out every once in a while. That's how you get the word of mouth around about you. You know what I mean? Hey, this dude's so awesome. He's got good prices. You know, I come out and I asked him to do this one little extra thing for me. He's like, hey, I'm on it. But when do you draw the line? You know what I'm saying? Is it every week? Because I let them other people go. I just told them, I was like, hey, I'm going to have to start charging you extra $20 to $25, you know, per cut, because I'm taking your trash out on the daily. 1,000 a week? Hell yes. 1,000, 2,000 a week's what I say. Pay me what my time is worth. I think I need to start charging for like sitting down and talking with people. You hear this voice? You know what I'm saying? Just listening to my voice ought to be worth $5. You know, just for me getting out of my truck and say, good evening, ma'am. I mean, that southern drawl and stuff, I'm in there. But, you know, dude, that's it. $1 extra a minute. $1 extra a minute. But the whole, you know, like I asked you, crew, what do y'all think I should do? Put it in the comments. Let's get a big thing after this video's over, including the talking. Exactly. $2 a minute. $2.50. I'm going $2.50. $2.50 because I got the beard and I've got like, I don't know if y'all can see it on my phone, you know. Got that dust. Got that dust in that beard today. So after the video's over, you know, there's Andy's in here, Landscape of America, you know, there's a couple people in here talking right now. But after, let's all get in the comments. What would you all do if you had a yard like that, or you had to audition for a yard like that? Which it would, I guess I'm exaggerating about it being an audition to get the yard, okay? You know, I was just helping them out. It's pretty, let's call it a one-time mow. Sort of, a one-time mow is sort of like an audition. You get out there, give them your best Broadway, you know, you singing and all that. Make it it's a one-time mow because you're like, hey, these people can call me back. That could be a clientele that I get every week for the 8-9 months, year, whatever, you know, wherever you're at. And that money adds up, no matter if it's, you know, 20 bucks, 100 bucks, whatever. That money adds up in the end. So what would y'all do on a situation like that? I know what some people would say. They'd be like, man, drop it. Some other people would be like, charge a little extra. Some people would be like, just do it. Talk with them, make your money, go on. I want to know what y'all would do about it. I know what I do about it. I beat around the bush. I have dropped clientele like that before. Sweetest little old lady you ever seen in your life, though. Told her I talked to her daughter about it. She straight up looked at me gangster, one-eyed like that. And she's like, this ain't my daughter's place, this is my place. Straight savage, okay? Straight savage. But y'all let me know down in the comments what you would do on something like that. I showed you a little bit of that property. Don't know if it's going to be a new one. Don't even know if the daughter would want me to come back after I got done mowing it. So we'll find out. I'll let y'all know in the next video. But yeah, just leave it down below. And as always, crew, if you watch my videos, you're 50% more sexy. Okay? I mean, really, just watching them makes you like, If you subscribe to us and watch our videos, I about can't keep my hands off of you. You 100% more sexy. Until next time, crew. We'll catch you out there doing what you do, and when you do it, how you do it.